Hello, and welcome everyone. I am Deborah Larson, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. On behalf of the trustees of the California State University and the faculty, staff, and students of Chico State, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the 2021 commencement for California State University, Chico. We begin this ceremony with an acknowledgement that we are mindful that Chico State stands on the lands that were originally occupied by the first people of this area, the Mechoopda, and we recognize their distinctive spiritual relationship with this land and the waters that run through our campus. We are humbled that Chico State resides upon the sacred lands that once sustained the Mechoopda for centuries. Without their support and continued positive presence in our community, we would be unable to forward the cultural and educational work that is at the heart of this event. It is now my great honor to introduce the president of our university, Dr. Gail Hutchinson. In her years here at Chico State as faculty, chair, and dean, and now president for nearly 5 years, President Hutchinson has shown consistent support for the education of Chico State undergrads and graduate students. President Hutchinson, we thank you for all that you do to welcome, embrace, engage, and inspire our students.
Greetings, graduates, families, and friends. Today we gather physically distant but connected in spirit to celebrate the achievements of our extraordinary and persistent class of 2021 as they take their place in the distinguished company of university-educated scholars. The university cannot invite family and friends to campus today, but we can deliver an enthusiastic congratulations and an expression of deep admiration for these graduates. Their resilience and sacrifice during these most difficult of circumstances serve as a source of inspiration for myself and the entire Chico State community. Graduates, we are here to celebrate you and all that you have achieved over the course of your studies. Many of you have dreamed of this moment for a long time, and you have not traveled this path alone. Your parents, guardians, significant others, family members, and friends supported your journey. They saw great qualities in you and helped you achieve your dreams. If you are able to be with family and friends today, please turn your attention for a moment to the people beside you. Offer your gratitude. Share this moment, a recognition of the years you have devoted to education. It is my hope that you will take the education that you received at Chico State and continue to live our time-honored values. Be an independent thinker and an engaged citizen. Develop your own views and voice based on your education and use that voice and those views to positively impact the world around you. This does not mean that you have all the answers. It's important to acknowledge differences of opinion and to work across divides to discover new ways of being, living, and thinking. In the past year, the COVID-19 pandemic handed us an opportunity to be quiet and introspective, and to act in unison as a community to protect others and promote a greater good. This was not easy. It demanded grit and determination to prevail in an unfamiliar learning environment. It also required sacrifices as we were forced to stop doing many of the things we enjoy and hold dear. Our Chico State community may not have been physically together, but we were together in purpose and practice as we embraced the challenges before us and made changes necessary to reach our desired outcome. Chico State works hard to create community and connectedness. We are proud of our culture of caring and the sense of place that is instilled in our graduates. We are the Wildcat family. We understand that diversity and inclusion are vitally important in our complex and rapidly changing world. A college degree equips you. It equips you to respond to changes in yourself and the world around you that inevitably will occur over time. Graduates, the world is yours to make better.
I'm Angela Trethewey, your dean, and on behalf of the entire College of Communication and Education, I'm delighted and honored to congratulate you, the class of 2021. At this point, it's a cliche to say that this is not the graduation you had expected or wanted, but precisely because of that, It is a commencement ceremony that should make you even more proud than the one you envisioned when you joined us at Chico State. You have persisted through so many unexpected challenges, fires, social unrest, and a global pandemic, but you're here. You buckled down, you pushed through, you showed grit, and we know that the most successful people share the ability to persist. That is a skill and part of living through this past year that will serve you well next year and the year after and across your entire lifespan and career. You persisted, but my guess is that you didn't persist alone. You had support. It may have been from a faculty member, a friend that you've made here at Chico State, or a member of your family. I hope that you will remember that support and pay it forward. When you've left Chico and you encounter colleagues in your workplaces or neighbors in your community who might be struggling, who might need a hand, I hope that you will offer it. And finally, keep learning and be curious. We've prepared you to succeed. In all of our programs, we provide students with theoretical knowledge and hands-on learning opportunities that prepare them to be successful in their first job and across their careers. But as you enter a changing world, one of the most important skills to take with you from Chico State is knowing how to learn. Embrace it. Learning doesn't stop now. Indeed, it's just the beginning. And continuous learning is one of the keys of a rich, full, and happy life. And that's exactly what we want for you. So to the graduates of the class of 2021, I encourage you to persist, to offer support to others, and to stay curious. And now I invite you to celebrate. You've earned it. Congratulations, graduates.
Welcome to the Class of 2021 commencement ceremony. I want to thank all the families for sharing your loved ones with us over the past few years. This is an amazing group of young adults. Graduates, the faculty and staff of the Department of Recreation, Hospitality, and Parks Management are so proud of you. No group of students in the history of Chico State have had so many obstacles thrown in their way during their college career. Yet each of you still managed to persevere and make it here today. You are graduating. In all of our lives, there have been events so indelible that we remember where we were when we learned of them. For my parents, it was the bombing at Pearl Harbor. For me, it was September 11th. But you had two such events during your college career. I imagine all of you can tell me where you were when your phone started lighting up with emergency messages from the university regarding the campfire saying the university was closing. It was a tough time in the history of Chico State and for many of you, but we all had held on to each other and came back strong. 18 months later, that same university emergency system informed you that spring break was starting a day early and the rest of the semester would be online due to COVID-19. Little did we know that Thursday before spring break would be the last time we would all be together on campus. Who would have ever thought that your Chico State experience would have been virtual? We all entered the Zoom classroom kicking and screaming, but you made the best of the situation and did not let it get in the way of reaching your goal. You could have dropped out or taken a gap year or two, but you persevered and kept your eye on the prize, graduating. And that is why we are here today, celebrating you. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the Department of Recreation, Hospitality, and Parks Management, congratulations, you did it. You are a college graduate. Go forth and make us proud, and please stay in touch. And don't forget to keep your LinkedIn profile up to date.
Hello everybody, my name is Quinlan Berry and I am a member of the Recreation Department's 2021 graduating class. First, I would like to congratulate all my fellow graduates here today on this huge accomplishment. I would also like to thank the Recreation Department for allowing me to represent such a fabulous community of students and faculty. It is a huge honor. Like many, I fell in love with Chico State's campus first. The trees, the creek, the red brick buildings, and the lively and diverse students that filled the walkways in between immediately grasped my 17-year-old self's attention. After my first visit, my decision for college was easy. Like my aunt and uncle before me, I was a wildcat. Now, 4 years later spent on this beautiful campus, and my love for Chico has grown for a variety of reasons. During such unprecedented times, our campus was no longer an almost daily visit. The trees, the creek, and the people were replaced with green screens, headboards, matching tie-dye sweatsuits, and whatever else fell into the background of our peer Zoom screen. The passion and drive never stopped for our teachers, and I commend and thank you all for your passion to educate. In troubling personal and school-focused times, I found myself leaning on faculty often. It soon became clear to me that every assignment was delivered with empathy and clear understanding of the times, and we were constantly reminded of how much care Chico State had to offer. I would like to give a personal thank you to Kelly McRae. You were not only the best mentor to me and many, but you care and develop such a special relationship with all of your students. I am eternally grateful for you. The majority of my love, however, was captured by the students, as you all made my college experience so unforgettable. It took me a while to fully grasp how special it is to be immersed in an environment where hospitality, adaptability, and camaraderie is so beautifully practiced. The talent and care in this department will sweep you off your feet. I have learned the best lessons, pulled my favorite inspirations, and even met best friends. You all raise the bar and blow expectations, all while coming with this powerful kindness. I am overwhelmed with the perseverance, talent, and tenacity that every student here displays. Even in troubling times like COVID, I know there is an unexplainable amount of success written in everybody's future. Chico, you were easy to love, and I thank you for 4 amazing years. I would like to end with a thank you to my family, with a special shout out to my grandparents, my parents, and my brother. Congratulations to the class of 2021 and the 2020 members joining us here today. Thank you so much, and my favorite reminder from Mr. Morgan Getty, please don't drink and drive.
Alexa Anderson.
Taylor Johnny Askill. Dante Jean Beaumont. Quinlan Rose Berry. Emily Nicole Bartley. Kelsey Shi Lan Becker. Addison Bedford.
Nina Bellany.
Kaylee Briggs. Abigail Elaine Burns. Matthew Joseph Kailato. Haley Shea Kaufman. Jennifer Cohn.
Alexandra Constantino.
Adam Charles Cotton.
Amelia Cowan. Kennedy Nicole Cowie. Max James Crimmins. Darian Hao Win Eng. Karina Frediani. Cassidy Alta Georgie. Nicole Haggerty. Bailey Hammett. Rosie Jane Heilman.
Caitlin Heron.
Gwyneth Faith Huey. Sydney Joe Ivan. Alana Diane Jeremiah. Jacob James Kersey. Cecily Kishbaugh.
In 10 seconds, let's just say I'm so grateful for the opportunity and grateful to be a veteran.
Miranda Kokowska.
Noah Mitchell Levinson. Jasmine Destiny Lopez Alvarez. Brittany Jasmine Irene Lovio.
Samantha Lucero.
Logan Ann Madsen.
Lisa McGill.
Quetzali Alondra Maldonado.
Joy Elizabeth McCreary.
Mylena McMurray. Matthew Stephen Meister. Peyton Danielle Moak. Jillian Ray Morris.
Sofia Ariel Munoz Oliveras.
Kimberly Orozco Altamirano. Mackenzie Elizabeth Paddock. Hannah Michelle Palmer.
Veronica Pantoja. Lacey Rose Pasquarella.
Thank you to my family and my friends in Chico for making these some of the best years of my life. Thank you to Willie the Wildcat for being so iconic. And as RuPaul would say, sashay away.
Isabella Perez Chica.
Xochitl Quezada Mejia.
Yana Quinones Gallegos. Roisin Anna Quirk. Evelyn Irene Rios. Katrina Danielle Rinn. Jessica Margaret Schmidt.
Ryan Murray Scott.
Heather Elizabeth Sweet. Michael Peter Solis.
Brian Vargas.
Noah James Wagner. Dana Kieran West. Morgan Marie Wheeler. Benjamin Harvey Williams.
Ricky Yang.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank my friends and family, all my staff from Chico State for helping me get through all this harsh time that we're having, and best of luck to class of 2021, and go Wildcats.
Taylor Ray Ibarra Beck.
And now, the moment we have been waiting for. It is my great pleasure to introduce the 2021 candidates for bachelor's degree. Degree candidates, please rise. Truly, please rise. You've earned this moment. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of the California State University, I confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree appropriate to the course of study you have pursued, with all the attendant rights, responsibilities, and distinctions pertaining thereto. Graduates, you may now move your tassels to the left of your cap to signify this momentous occasion. To the fierce and extraordinary class of 2021, on behalf of the entire Chico State community, with joy for the moment and hope for the future, I offer each and every one of you my most heartfelt and hearty congratulations.
On behalf of all of us at Chico State, congratulations on your achievements. We're proud to call you Chico State alums, and we look forward to watching how you change the world. Good fortune be yours, and thank you.